Some lunatic dropped a note in my personal mailbox outside my house begging me not to boycott Taylor Swift, as though I have that power. I'm allowed to criticize Taylor Swift, and I don't give a shit who gets upset. This is disgusting. If she wants to vote Harris Walz, she can do it all she wants. But to say the reason she's doing it is because of Tim Walz's stance on LGBTQ, F you, Taylor Swift, and F all of the people who want to see these children have body parts chopped off and watch them sterilized under the age of consent, and then will ride off to their multi-gazillion-dollar mansions, never to think of them again.
Well, look, we admire Taylor Swift's music, but I don't think most Americans, whether they like her music or fans of hers or not, are going to be influenced by a billionaire celebrity who I think is fundamentally disconnected from the interests and the problems of most Americans. Look, when grocery prices go up by 20%, it hurts most Americans. It doesn't hurt Taylor Swift. When housing prices become unaffordable, it doesn't affect Taylor Swift or any other billionaire. It does affect middle-class Americans all over our country. And
yes, there is this interesting video. I don't know if you have seen this. Recently, this musician, Usher, sat down on The View, and Joyless Behar wanted to beg him to endorse Kamala after the debate. A question surfaced to him. His response tells you alone. I was impressed when I saw that. Joyless Behar wanted him to buy Trump, but at the end of the day, the whole crew was in shock. I don't understand why people care so much about these musicians, their takes into politics. It is insane. We saw what Taylor Swift did the other day, endorsed Kamala, which is not even surprising. We knew that.
The presidential debate is the biggest load of bullshit that I have seen in a very, very, very long time. I think it's pretty damn obvious why Kamala Harris insisted upon having the debate on ABC. Because those mothers were biased as f***. And it wasn't enough for her to have the debate on a biased news channel with the assistance of f***ing moderators. And for the record, the migrants, the Haitian migrants, are in fact eating the animals. So let's not pretend that Trump is saying some crazy ass shit. And for a party that claims to be so woke, the media is manipulating your ass, falling for it. When the migrants land on your front doorstep, don't complain. When groceries and rent get so high that you can't afford to shelter or feed your family, don't complain. Don't say shit. This is what you wanted. You want to fight for a woman's right to choose, but you can't even define what the f*** a woman is. At this point, everybody is pretty decided. I don't think there's many undecided voters out there. So let's take this thing to the goddamn polls. Because I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of pissed off Kamala supporters come November.
Yes, before we go into this clip of Usher and Joyless Behar, when you listen to this lady, I had to edit out some words because they were too, on this platform. Now talking about this issue of Venezuelan migrant eating pet, things like that, we saw how they defended and said it was all a lie. They have not seen any person or articles. Go on social media and search videos. People living in these areas can testify what they are witnessing. So I don't understand why they continue to shield for these people.
You're supporting Kamala Harris in this election, I understand.
Yes.
Well, good for you. After the assault on the old guy last night, do you feel sorry for him or at all?
You know what? I feel sorry that I didn't get a chance to watch it. I was actually performing at Barclays and felt a little irresponsible to have 14 people's undivided attention on something that they really should have been focusing on, which was the debate. I mean, it's been a lot of talk this morning, huh?
But Taylor Swift has now endorsed Kamala Harris.
Yes.
And she was very, I thought, very smart the way she did it. It was like, you do your research and you decide for yourselves, but a single cat woman, as she points to, I am voting for Kamala. Do you think, I always say that in this emergency that we're in, I think that it behooves artists to come out and speak for Kamala against Donald Trump, because he is an existential threat to the country. What do you say to that?
You know what? I don't get too deep into politics. I didn't get a chance to watch the debate last night. I obviously have been watching like everybody else. I think voting is an individual choice. And I think that you're right. You have to look at the reality of the country that we are and the country that we want to be, and find the candidate that you feel both are who fits the category of where we want to be. And that's it. And that's what you vote based off of. Who you highlight and how you choose to highlight it on whatever platform you have is your prerogative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's the way. Because really, you know, everybody is not built to do that.
Yes.
You know, everybody is not built to do it. And all you can do is hope that the people you revere have good sense, and they're going to be doing the same thing. But what they do has nothing to do with what you do. That's right. Okay? This is yours.
Voting is an individual process.
That's right.
Yes.
This is our election to win or to lose.
Apparently it's not, right?
Yes, I believe you've seen how they were struggling to beat him. At the beginning, he said it clear, oh, I'll be voting for Kamala, which I'm not mad about what he said. The fact that they had to struggle so he can trash Trump, it is what I'm concerned about. It is crazy. You have the right to choose who you want based on how you want things to be done. He made it clear, passing the message to them, like, don't just get up there, oh, because you see Brother A doing this, take right decisions, which you know it will not affect you in the future. That is what I've been singing on this channel. Take your time, make your decision based on what you think will benefit you, maybe your family. Like I see some people crying on social, oh, high prices, this inflation. These same people will not take good decisions, choose a leader which they think can bring this down. We saw Trump when he was there, what he did, and Kamala has been there for 4 years, almost 4 years now. What has she done? Judge the two. Take a decision based on that, not on what you see on social media. Taylor Swift did that, which we all know it was a planned act to make us see if she has done her research just after the debate, which is just Democrat plans every single day.
Family who are diehard Trump supporters. I have family who are diehard Harris supporters, and I have friends on both of those. And this is why I say, like, we shouldn't demean Trump supporters. We shouldn't call them names. We shouldn't say they're cultists or ignorant.
They have issues.
Because we all have them in our lives, and we all but we all have them in our lives, and we love them. And you know how you reach them? Because I engage, and I don't do it trying to tell them they're wrong. I tell them my experience, why I am going a certain way, and I meet them where they are. And if they don't change, it's not going to change my relationship with them.
I do think we should call them names, and I think Donald Trump. I think Tim Walz's brother is dumb as hell, because if he gets into that vice presidential mansion, he's going to miss a lot of good parties if he's estranged from his brother. But, you know, I was actually, I spent a lot of time with the Walzes at the DNC. I crashed their friend and family suite because I couldn't find a seat somewhere else.
Yeah. My life was better when Trump was in office.
Heard that we were abandoning or we are withdrawing from Afghanistan.
Trump has come in the spin room, just so you know, that has happened.
Newly reported by NBC News, Vice President Kamala Harris has spoken recently and repeatedly with former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
You could not do in 4 years. It is insane to think that.
You really want Trump to lose this election, right? No, you don't? Really?
So that debate was a bunch of BS.
Well, my friends, Kamala Harris deserves an Academy Award for gaslighting, deflecting.
Bruh. Did you watch the debate? Of course you did. Did Kamala Harris move the needle? Of course she didn't.